your country has recently attracted significant investment in the energy transition sector. Can you tell us how about the Moroccan industrial policy and how it is integrated into the national development strategy?
Thank you for the invitation. I want to extend my thanks to General Secretary of UNCTAD and all your guests. Regarding the Moroccan case, I think that one of the major things that we've been looking to with a lot of scrutiny is how to conduct industrial policy, structural change in the same time with a peaceful change, where you have both stability and social peace. Because the challenge is not just to bet on growth, but also on development. And to do both, you need absolutely to be inclusive in your policies. So the question was how to craft a structural change through mainly an industrial policy without jeopardizing the vulnerable populations and territories in particular. And we've been through three major dynamics. The first one, of course, is 100% industrial, with an industrial policy. We started with the trade component with 100 FTAs, free trade agreements, offering practically an access to 2.5 billion consumers. So we've been very active during 2 decades, signing these FTAs and leveraging the potentialities of the Kingdom of Morocco. 2, we've been very aggressive on industry itself. We have now 14 sectors, 56 ecosystems, and we've been through 4 generations of industrial policy since 2005. Today, the automotive industry sector outperforms all the other sectors, including chemicals and para chemicals, with something like 900,000 cars, nearly 1 million cars exported to 70 countries, and with good clusters and ecosystems. The last investment I signed with the rest of the members of the government 2 weeks ago covers $1.2 billion in electrical batteries and storage with the Sino-American group. So I don't want to run into figures and numbers. There's so many things to say, but just to say that we tried to focus on these generations of industrial policy with a couple of sectors of champions. The first one is automotive industry, where it's really a big shift in terms of added value, in terms of number of cars, in terms of destinations, but we had also to work on the aircraft industry, which is the second industry and the first industry in Africa. And Morocco is the first exporter in Africa with something like $2 billion. The car industry is 10 times the number. And then we have this new offer of the green hydrogen with 1 million hectares. With the first step of 300,000 and an integrated offer in terms of infrastructure. Of course, we have the objective to multiply by 3 the investments in renewable energies every year, and we're working a lot to reach this objective, and multiply by 5 the investments in the network. And we're doing a lot to make it happen. But overall, this is the centrality of the Moroccan policy. But you have the surrounding policies, human resources and talent management, very aggressive policy, where we invested aggressively in the TVET and vocational training. We have this royal project of what we call the cities of skills, providing something like 40,000 people, and every city is is composed of 5 to 6 villages, an automotive village, an aircraft village, for instance, a tourism village, healthcare village, and you have very heavy investments that we conducted with the regions and territories and the corporate sector. You also have, of course, something like 180,000 people every year get into the market from higher education, from TVET. And one of the major things that we did, we needed an instrument, a strong instrument, in order to also contribute directly to investments. We fund the capital expenditures up to 30% for projects more than $5 million. So we have this new investment code that we approved last year, and the results are really very good in terms of strategic projects.
وما تنسوش تابوناو معنا فلاشين وتتابعونا على مواقع التواصل الاجتماعي.